Guys. Pyramids. We up nice and early because we thought that maybe we'd get less. I keep saying touting.
Yeah, touting.
Is touting the right word?
Touting,
Hawkers.
Bastards.
And it's nice. We've been sitting up on. There's a nice rooftop up there. We've been sitting on and kind of watching them for 2 days, trying to work out the antics of everything that goes on in here. And I think we've played our cards right.
So yesterday was Friday and Saturday, which is the Islamic holidays.
Yes.
So it's kind of like the weekend.
Yeah.
And that's why we chose to watch for one day, go to Saqqara for one day, and now come in on Sunday. Is it Sunday?
Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday. Come in on Sunday because all the kids are back at school. And that doesn't mean there won't be touts, but hopefully it's a bit better.
Yeah.
Check out this guy.
Paraglide.
Fair enough.
It's pretty cool.
Can you imagine if he crashed into the fucking side of the pyramid?
Oh, I only wanted a closer look. There's old Sphinx.
Yeah, so like you'll probably see later because we'll stay for quite a few hours. This road will be jam-packed with
Cars
and
and
people
buses.
and cars and buses.
But this is a nice time.
What's about? You reckon 10 o'clock it'll all
Kick off.
peak? Yeah.
I'm assuming 10 is when the tours start, maybe, or even 9 o'clock, maybe.
Yeah, there's the Sphinx.
Wow. Hello. Cool. Oh, it feels really surreal to be this close to them again. I say again, it's because I refer to sitting up there, looking over them.
Yeah,
But now it feels a lot more real.
The view from up there is awesome, and like, if you've only got one day to come and you're not really
Feeling game enough to come in
to come right
to
up
deal
to
with
it,
everybody.
find a cafe up there, sit and have 4 coffees, and just enjoy looking at them from afar, because even from afar they're massive, they're extremely huge.
Can't miss them. No, we were in Saqqara yesterday looking at those other amazing pyramids, and we could see these ones from there.
Yeah. I still don't yet know where we're allowed to walk or not,
Yeah.
but we're going to try it out. And I think that's where the crowds can come in handy, is that the more crowds, the more distraction, you know. If there's any touts already up there ready to toy with us, they've only got us to toy with, you know.
Yeah. Warm. It's like meeting a celebrity, you guys. They're like super famous. This is just serene. Oh, I can't believe we're finally here. Egypt is our 20th country. So it took 20 countries to get here. No, this wasn't like well, it was a big part of coming away, was to see amazing things like this. I haven't even seen a camel yet.
They're not awake. They're still snoozing.
They're still
alarm.
asleep. Their alarm hasn't gone off. So who are we looking at?
The Great Pyramid. Cheops. Pretty sure is the name of it.
Yeah, because when we were sitting up on that rooftop, the one in the middle here looked the biggest. So I assumed that one was the Great Pyramid, but it's this guy.
I don't know. No, this is the Great Pyramid. Go down. Go down. No.
Oh, me.
Think about it. That's up there.
Well, that's why I was like, go up. Oh, like that.
This is the pyramid complex of Khufu. It's called Cheops in Greek. It was built around 2509 BC to 2483 BC in the 4th dynasty. Great Pyramid of Khufu is now a standing human achievement and the largest standing pyramid ever built. It covers an area of 5.3 hectares, which is 13.1 acres. Had an original height of 146.59 meters, currently 137. Comprises of 2.3 million blocks. For nearly 3,800 years, it was the tallest structure in the world. Its monumentally striking presence, but it was not the only part of the pyramid complex. His workers completed the complex by building a pyramid temple, which is this behind us. A long causeway down to a valley temple and harbour, 5 boat pits, 3 Queen's pyramids, and a satellite pyramid, which they're the 3, pretty sure they're the 3 Queen's pyramids.
Oh, I pointed at that with what you said before about
The temple is this.
This is the temple.
This.
Ah, this one, this part here.
Base. I'm
Okay.
pretty sure.
Very cool. See the little bit sticking out?
Yeah, at the top. Say pyramid.
Pyramid!
Say it again.
Pyramid! You don't think the gods will be angry?
Let's go over there where we have to find it.
Yeah.
Look, the gods are probably very angry. I
TBH.
would say. But I think us touching it one more time ain't gonna do much. Ready? Touching the Great Pyramid of Khufu.
Whoa. That's mad.
They're massive.
They are massive.
It only took 30 years to build as well.
I don't get it. I really don't get it.
The other reason, not only them being so much bigger, that these withstood time better than some of those we saw yesterday at Saqqara that were falling apart and stuff,
Yeah.
is that the mortar that they used in between each of the blocks was better made.
Ah, okay.
And so that's also a factor of it lasting longer.
Alright, so things are starting to get a little busier now. More horses are rolling in, buses, more people.
Hi, sir. Good morning.
Oh, here we go. Alright, let's go down here.
Pyramid of Khafra. So that was Khufu's Khafra.
He sent me a message this morning, so he might. We're going to give one of our friends a quick call and see if they answer, but we
One of
don't.
our nerd friends.
One of our nerd friends.
Nerd friends Ben.
Well, we don't have very much data, so hopefully it doesn't die before we have to leave. Right. I can't believe this. Crazy shit. Salam alaikum. The big boys.
No, thank you.
No, thank you. Okay, so we tried calling our family and our friends, and the signal's just not good enough, so that's okay. You can just watch this video and pretend you were here with us.
Yeah.
I didn't expect there to be like amazing 5G network at the pyramids.
Someone might call back in a bit, we'll see.
Yeah.
So also, like I mentioned yesterday, with the step pyramid, where the step pyramid did have steps, but each step had a flat surface, then a step, then a flat surface. These don't have steps. I mean, okay, that's the confusing thing. That's called the step pyramid.
Yeah.
These now have steps, but basically there was limestone. Like if these are rectangles, right, or squares, there was limestone triangles that fit into each square to then make this a flat surface. And supposedly, we don't know how true this is, but apparently that limestone was so bright, and Egypt being so hot, it would reflect the sun and you could see it from miles away like a twinkling star.
Cool.
But
cool.
yeah, that limestone was often stolen for other building projects, which
Yeah. They're like, oh, gee, that looks nice.
yeah, I guess the fact that this much of it is still here is amazing
Actually,
unto itself, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, 4,000 years old, you can't really expect it to.
Still be polished and brand new.
Yeah.
I got some big
and
steps here.
Again, supposedly there was gold tops to it.
Yes.
So like there was a mini pyramid at the very top of it that was golden. This is the granite, the Egyptian granite stone, which is often what a lot of the statues and the burial
Sites.
tombs are made of. Like not the tomb, the what's it? Casket? It's not a casket, but yeah, the big blocks that they then put in the sarcophagus inside of. It's odd. It feels like we're not supposed to be on this
I
side.
know. Yeah. It's because we got these little uneven steps.
Yeah, maybe later.
But if you are interested, that's my place, and I give you special class.
Shukran. Ah, look, people have carved their names into it. Well, I wouldn't say they've carved, it's more like
They're the ones condemned to hell. Don't worry.
they're condemned to hell. Ahmed is condemned to hell.
Screw you, Ahmed.
Don't write on the pyramids, guys. It's just wrong. trying to call our family and friends again.
Yeah, it's
Come
a
on,
shitty
family.
internet.
What if she calls us? Oh, no, it's, yeah, bad internet. Oh well. It's alright. So my thing is that I don't want to ride a camel or a horse around here because they work hard enough. They'd only my fat ass riding them too. I just want to pet one, but I don't think they're going to let me pet one. They're probably still going to charge for it. So, maybe not. But I'll just admire them from a distance. My mum told me that I've ridden a camel when I was little, but I don't really remember it, so I just like looking at them. Salam alaikum. They're just so big and clunky.
Very cool. Yeah, they're massive. So this is the one with like the little peak, the little bit at the top that still has the flat surface, you know? Like there's one with like... Touching number 2?
No, I didn't feel as much of a
No?
like a cursed shock. No.
Cursed? Don't curse yourself.
Well, we were just saying
We're on Ra's side.
we're blessed.
Thank you, Ra. This is one of the greatest creations of mankind.
Thank you, Ra.
You're awesome. The ancient Egyptians were awesome. We love it all. Thank you for having us. Now you're not cursed. Just don't be cursed.
Done. We just spoke to Addie's mum, and I was saying how I don't necessarily agree with being able to go inside the pyramid. I feel like they didn't want anyone to enter their sacred space. You can do it if you want to do it, but we're not going to do that today. What a good boy. He's the security camel. What a good boy. Alright, we've just passed the middle pyramid in all of its glory. You can see there it still has some of the outer shell on, and I'm assuming they've just fallen down here over time, and then they've left them all there, which I think is cool that they haven't cleared it all away. They've just kept them there because they're part of history. But yeah, as Adam mentioned, it used to be covered. Maybe we can find a picture or something of what archaeologists assumed they looked like when they were first built, so we can compare. But they're still glorious, even if they're not shining beacons. So now we're heading to the little pyramid over here, the third pyramid, and we're going to pass some big camels here now. Very good. Good morning, boys. Or ladies, I'm not sure. Wow, look at them. God, they're so much bigger in real life.
Couple of ladies, couple of boys.
Couple of ladies, couple of boys. Oh, cool. They're cool. Yeah.
So now this is the pyramid of Menkaure, something.
Haha.
I don't actually know how to pronounce it. The ancient Egyptian words are really awesome, I think.
Yeah.
I think it's some of the coolest like titles and names of people and things and such.
The sand be thicker out here.
So it's been about an hour and a half now. Getting a little busier, but I'm actually still quite surprised. So it seems like, at least on a Sunday, you know, in late January, first few hours, it's open at 7, we actually only got here at about 7:30, and
But there was no queue in the
it's
ticket
not
line.
like we have it to ourselves, but like,
Kind of
there's
feels
really-
like it.
yeah, not those crowds that we were watching from below the other day.
Yeah, there was thousands of people in here.
And the touting so far is not that bad. It might pick up when it gets busier,
Yeah,
but there's no dudes out yet really with,
following us
you
necessarily.
know, shitty souvenirs saying buy my stuff or putting things on us like you see on those YouTube videos. If it does happen, we'll try and record it. But so far, it's all been pretty good. Say salam alaikum to the guards and to the camel riders. A couple of times it was a no thank you. And that's it, you know.
It's been good.
Everyone warns you that, oh, you're going to have trouble and oh, this and that, this and that. So far it's good.
Yeah.
So far it's fine. But yes, it might change. Children as well.
My wife killed me. I have Egyptian wife and I have 4 daughters. Have a nice day. Enjoy.
Shukran, sir.
Shukran.
1 second. How you speak Arabic?
How do I speak Arabic? What do you mean? Me? What do you mean?
How do you speak Arabic?
How do I speak Arabic?
Your accent, yeah, Arabic.
I've been learning for 6 months.
I hope you enjoy it.
Thank you very much. Shukran.
Don't forget to ask the people in Australia about that.
Yes, sir.
Yes, we will.
These people here we have to
Hey, boys. Ladies.
We love it here, sir.
Sure. First time here?
First time here.
How many days?
1 week so far, and probably another 2 weeks. We'll stay.
That's first day?
No, no. We already stayed 1 week.
1 week.
1 week.
Okay, enjoy for your travel.
Shukran.
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 Shukran, Habibi. Oh, just
No, I'm okay, my friend. La shukran.
because you are Egyptian. This must
La shukran.
Goodbye, Habibi.
Thank you, sir. See, it's pleasant enough.
He was nice.
He was still wanting to give us something. And
Yeah.
then they act like this is for you for free because I'm being so nice to you. A simple no thank you, especially in Arabic, works out fine.
Yeah, they always seem quite impressed when you say no in Arabic. And
Well,
thank
I
you.
mean, they're the easy ones.
Yeah.
You know, saying peace be with you in Arabic. I mean, he might not even be Islamic. I don't know.
Oh, look at them eating their lunch. Breakfast.
It looks nice and fresh.
Yeah. Yum.
That's what we saw. We saw yesterday when we were driving. There was a cart just filled with this, and I was kind of like, "What is that?
What is
I hope
that?"
That's not the fucking coriander that we're eating."
It's their breakfast.
Yeah, I don't know. Is it clover?
I thought it was spinach.
I don't know.
No?
I don't think it's spinach. It looks like clover.
So there's obviously the entrance to this one. There's some people over there heading in.
Chance, you got a photo of that price board? Maybe on the way out we'll try and get
Oh,
one.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about it.
Again, we've just got general admission, which is the plateau. So far, I'm pretty sure you just walk wherever you want and you don't let them say you're not allowed to walk there bullshit.
Yeah.
General admission doesn't allow you into any of the tombs or pyramids, and cost $4.50 Egyptian pound, which is roughly $22.50, which is roughly 16 or 17 US.
Yep.
Yep.
But if you're from an Arab country, when you show your passport, then you get in for $1.
Assalamu alaikum. Maybe later. Okay, shukran habibi. Shukran.
Good discount. If you're interested in riding a camel, we've heard a couple of people say that they paid £300 to £500.
Well, there was the official
And
board at the front there. I don't know if
there was a guy on the street yesterday that was trying to get us to come and ride one, and he said 500. So that's obviously their starting asking price.
Well, no, there was a sign at the front that said 500, whereas that's a lot of money. That's more than the ticket in here.
Yeah,
Okay, that's for an hour camel ride,
yeah.
where they'll probably take you around the three of them and up to Panorama Point. We're going to walk to Panorama Point.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll walk over there.
Here, at least you can see. So this one must not have been limestone, and I'm curious now if that one was even limestone, because that's granite, and there were the granite blocks on the floor, and this is granite here as well. So I'm curious now if they were even limestone, which is what I read online, or was led to believe years ago at least.
Could it have been granite and then limestone?
And then limestone, perhaps.
And it all just that all
Perhaps,
just
but
fell away.
This is definitely granite here.
Yeah.
Look at the. This is cool. I don't know if that might be where how they were splitting them, right?
Yeah.
Chisel, 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 and then eventually it'll crack straight down. But here you can see the flatness from these ones that are. Get closer to.
Aha.
Yeah, so that's
Yeah, nice and flat.
ish, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's 4,000 years will do. Wear you down like that. But those ones are on still, whereas these are all tumbled.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is granite, so I might have to update what I said before, where it was limestone and they were shining. That might just be
Myth.
fucking
I
bullshit.
mentioned it over there as well.
Yeah, so. However, around the big one, there wasn't. So perhaps the big one was. I don't know. I'll fix myself on that. This is granite though.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
And more of those chisel marks. That's cool.
Yeah.
Perhaps that's since they've fallen. They were trying to make them smaller and move them.
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments any theories anyone has. I ain't no conspiracist, but I like theories. So, was this
Aliens.
just built by pure sheer manpower? Was this magic? Was this aliens? Was this some kind of lost?
Dinosaurs.
What, they brought the dinosaurs?
I saw a theory that it was dinosaurs that helped them build it. Or helped them lift everything.
I've read theories about there being, ancient magic that we don't understand anymore, where they were humming and chanting and and the reverberations lifted the blocks up, and yeah, tell us your theories. I think the most the most okay, like going off of logic, if I was just as a child, I just assumed you start at the bottom step, right? And you make one like the step pyramid.
Yeah.
That was built, big mastaba, the bottom, next layer, next layer, next layer.
Yeah.
Okay, which isn't necessarily like a cake, but it was like a house. You start at the bottom, or not even like a house. A house you start with framework. But yeah, I don't know. As a child, I thought, no, you just make one big square. And then you do the next square a little smaller, and the next square a little smaller, and smaller, smaller, smaller. Like that's how I do it if I was building it out of sugar cubes.
Sure.
Right?
Out of sugar cubes.
But then there's ideas where, like, it was... They built a big sand ramp. so that they could get to the top and put the, get all the way up to the top, and then eventually they just took that ramp away. And there's even imagery of the ramp theory, where it's like, it's massive, it's huge ramp that comes all the way down here, and then that's been removed now, and then the completed final thing. Anyway, just tell us in the comments, what's your theory about the construction? Because not only is this the one original ancient wonder of the world that is left for us to see. Ancient, so like there was the original list of ancient wonders of the world that was lost, I'm pretty sure, in the fires of Alexandria, Library of Alexandria. And this is the only one that's left of the proper original list. Which is crazy shit.
Yeah.
And we're here.
And we're here.
And we're here. But the one of the biggest mysteries of the pyramids is that
How they do.
how they do it. How they move these stones.
How they do.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm here. If you think about my camel, I'm here.
Shukran, Habibi.
I give you Egyptian price. I'm working here with the government price.
Thank you, sir.
Look at the panorama view. You see the 9 pyramid, one line
Uh-huh.
from the panorama.
Okay.
You like to go there to see the 6 small pyramid and the 3 big, and see the tomb and see the statue and get down Sphinx.
Shukran. We'll be here all day. We'll let you know later, okay?
No problem, sir. My name is Abdul Rahman.
Okay.
Camel man here.
Okay. Shukran,
And
Abdul.
this is my camel.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Good luck, sir.
Most handsome camels here.
Thank you, sir.
Shukran, Aki.
Which country?
Botswana.
Botswana. Welcome to Egypt.
Shukran, my friend.
This is your wife?
Yes, my wife.
You're a lucky man.
I know.
If we like to change, I give you 1 pyramid and 2 camels.
1 pyramid and 2 camels.
That's not enough.
Oh.
The man over here offered 100 camels.
Yeah, but he don't give you pyramid.
Yeah, he
No,
doesn't give it.
that's
That's true.
No,
It's true.
excuse me, pyramid different from 1,000 camels. 1,000 camels. Nobody can do pyramid like us.
Yes.
Good, that's I'm work here with the government. Government give me laces, and they make the government price 1 hour 500 Egyptian pound.
Uh-huh.
All the way around. You listen. The government price 1 hour 500 Egyptian pound. Don't give any money after you down. Because I work here with this government.
Uh-huh.
Laces.
Uh-huh.
I'm not asking for people, I'm not supposed to do. If you're interested, this is my place, and I'm here. If you don't like, you come also.
Shukran.
My camel is called Bob Marley, Michael Jackson, I have Casanova, I have Oscar.
Okay.
I have 4 camels.
Okay.
If you're interested, I'm here.
Shukran,
If
Aki.
you want, no problem, sir. Enjoy your time.
Thank you, sir.
But the best angle from here, you see the panorama.
Uh-huh.
You'll see the 3 small, the 3 big, sorry, and the 6 small. 3 there and 3 behind.
Okay.
That's your first time here in my country?
Yes, sir.
But you, I look like Egyptian. Little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah.
From where you speak Arabic?
Say?
You speak Arabic, shukran.
Yeah, yeah.
Only this?
Just practicing.
Shway, shway.
Shway, shway.
Okay, anyway, enjoy your time.
Thank you.
Shukran.
You have a nice day. And if you like to help me and help my camel and help my child, this is our job.
Okay.
I'm here.
Shukran,
Thank
Ustad.
you. 1 pyramid and 2 camels.
Yeah, 1 pyramid and 2 camels is a pretty good deal.
But where do I go?
Well,
when the trade happens?
when the
What
trade
happens to me?
well,
You walk out here with a pyramid and 2 camels. What happens to me?
you get the camera and you can
I get to hide in a
you
pyramid
can learn.
for the rest of my life.
Yeah. Fantastic. Fantastic.
It's a good deal.
It is a pretty good deal.
No, it's very
Salam alaikum.
Even though this is the small one, it's still enormous.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, it's immediately way cooler down here.
Yeah. Smells like piss. At least there's not too much trash.
Yeah.
There was a lot of the big ditches and holes yesterday were filled with trash. Shukran, Aki. Let's see.
It's not so hot.
This is the temple in front of the smallest of the three pyramids. Well, no, there's the... So these ones on the side here are the Queen's pyramids.
Right.
So I'm not sure what the three in front of the Great Pyramid actually are. They might also be the Queen's pyramids, but technically there's 9.
Yeah.
The 3 big ones, the 6 little ones. I thought they were the Queen's ones next to the Great Pyramid. They're the Queen's ones over here.
A reminder that climbing is forbidden. You cannot climb the pyramids. They don't want you to do it. Ah, down there, I see.
Yeah, these are the Queen's ones. It's almost like they will practice runs.
They
huh?
were the,
Yeah.
yeah, little practice. We're gonna make them, so they made them and then we're like, yeah, let's do it 15 times
I mean,
bigger.
They're not, but yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you reckon? Do we walk up to there or what? You're right.
I'm okay to not walk up there. They're all moving. You look so tiny.
It's a bit like the fucking... Whenever on this entire trip, no matter where we are, people go past on a horse and carriage. Now people
Or
go past
scared.
on the camels next to the fucking pyramids of Giza.
Oh.
I'm so cool. Why?
No,
What's
you're
your
not.
fucking problem? Why? Because you can afford that.
Yeah. Like, I get it. They haven't maybe ridden anything before, so it's like, wow, what is going on? But
They just look fed up.
yeah.
So can't be that fun.
Can't be that great. Mate!
You're ruining it.
Nah, he's having a great time. He paid for it, so
Yeah, I do that one if I can afford it.
you'd do that one if you could afford it?
It's not that I can't afford the camels, but like where we're staying, so as usual we're doing an Airbnb. Where we're staying is right next to a big actually house where they're using this big old house as the horse stables. And it's not that they are terribly mistreated or anything like that. It's actually quite nice to be next to them in a way. You know,
Yeah.
Sherry used to ride horses, she loves the horses and that, and then they're right there and we can kind of hear them at night and things like this. The whole mistreated conversation I won't say too much about because I haven't seen them be terribly mistreated. If anything, I feel worse for the fucking 7-year-old kids that are carting around these fat Western tourists.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like they're carrying the tourists on their back. The camels are, but they're pulling the camels and they're 6 years old. So that's actually more upsetting to me than how I've seen the camels and horses being treated. But it's January. This is winter, and it is pretty hot. You know,
Yeah.
not as hot as it was last summer when we were in Central Asia, nor as hot as it will be here in summer, obviously. But yeah, this is actually their easy period, I think.
They're wearing jackets.
But I haven't seen them terribly mistreated like you saw before. They seem to be getting fed pretty decent stuff. We thought it was just gonna be straw.
I thought the horses and camels were just going to have straw, but then when I peeked into the stables yesterday, they had barley and lucerne.
Yeah.
Which is great. That's all they need. That's quality stuff. You know?
Yeah. So
They just look pretty. They just look a little.
they look pretty tired. Their bums are a bit scarred up and scabbed from the crops and whatnot. But yeah. Overall, I think it's actually better than we were expecting when it comes to that.
Yeah.
So
I also think there's maybe a level of care that they know they have to take because the Westerners don't like to see them being mistreated. So
probs.
that could be a thing where
Yeah.
like they know they got to keep them looking somewhat presentable because then we come along and go, oh, you're hurting him, and yeah. But then some tourists don't care at all, and then they still want to ride them around.
Yeah, sure. It just doesn't get old, this.
No, look at this view.
This is insane.
So we've done a full circle. Now we're back to the front. There you can see that's where people go inside for the tours. And over there is where you can, the camel car park.
Camel car park, yeah. And you'll see in my video later they do a light show at night, and these are those lights.
Oh yes, just there, yeah.
2490, 2472. Yeah, 4,500.
لا شكرا.
Where from? Where are you from? Egypt? Okay. So in the 10 or 1100s, there was some emperor of Egypt who decided it would be a good idea to start tearing down the pyramids. He spent a lot of money, and that gash out of the side there is all he actually got done before he called off the grand plan of dismantling one of the greatest creations on Earth for some
What an asshole.
whack reason. Yeah, I mean, what?
Why
you
do
know?
people just want to destroy things?
I know, right? I guess maybe he wanted to, like,
Be like, I was the one that took the great pyramid
perhaps
down.
maybe it was to find the treasures inside, because probably at that stage we hadn't properly gotten into them.
Fully looted.
But yeah, kind of crazy. There, ego is the destroyer of man for millennia.
Beginning of time.
The beginning of time. Cool day?
Hello.
It's a cool day.
It's a cool day. Now it's a little bit later on. It's 5 to 12. Basically
So we've been
midday.
here for what? 5 hours? Just
Yeah.
about. 4.5.
And we did another big loop, and now there's a lot more people, so there was a bit more asking questions and stuff, but it hasn't been too bad.
Nah, they're all right.
Yeah.
A lot of the time, if you just stay chill, and if it's not like, if you don't say no immediately, if you just kind of stay chill and sort of,
Just be like, no, thank you, no,
you know,
thank you.
learn simple words like, obviously no, but like sir, you can say usted. So you say la shukran usted, and then you're calling them sir, and they kind of like it, and they kind of leave you.
Yeah,
Seems like they hear maybe later a lot, and so they actually themselves, the guys that want you to go on the camels and the horses, they themselves are saying maybe later. And
maybe
it's like,
come back later.
Yeah, okay, maybe later.
They beat you to it.
Yeah, but really they're not too bad. They're all offering the camel rides. There's not.
Yeah.
I was expecting more like buy my souvenirs and take this T-shirt and this
Yeah.
kind of thing.
And there's plenty of people doing the camel rides as well, so
Yeah.
they're still making money.
Oh yeah.
Thumbnail.
So it's been about 6 hours. The small camera's SD card's full. We're sunburnt. They're awesome. I wanted to say one last thing. After spending time here in the last few days, I must say that one of the coolest things, not only about, like, one of the coolest things is us being here. The journey we've taken, this isn't the climax, this isn't the end of it, this isn't, you know, it's a checkpoint, but it's not more than that, really. It's cool to be one of the 7 wonders of the world, but something I feel in my heart that is even cooler than us being here to see them is how many other awesome people they have seen. Cleopatra's been here, before that Alexander's been here, Napoleon's been here, the pharaohs that are in them, sure, that's one thing, but they weren't my king, and nor was any of the others, but they're significant people that have come here because of the size of these things and the grandeur of these things. And no way am I on their level, but the pyramids, have seen those awesome people, as well as those awesome people having seen the pyramids, and I am now one of the people that have also seen the pyramids have seen.
Awesome.
Tonight we are catching a bus from Cairo to Luxor. We were going to go to Alexandria, but we decided to changed our mind, and we're going to go down to Luxor, spend a few days there before we continue on down the Nile. So thanks for the Cairo portion of this, and see you in Luxor. It's going to be a long bus ride.
Yeah.
It leaves at 12 a.m. and arrives at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. We haven't done a night bus since Turkey,
Yeah.
and that was pretty fucking horrible. So I'm curious how this one's going to go. But we've got the rest of the day to waste, but we have seen the pyramids properly. Come all the way up to the plateau.
I think we've had the full experience minus
This is awesome.
like going inside of them, but we already said how we're not interested in going inside them. We just want to look at them.
Too sacred to go inside.
Too sacred.
But yes, thank you for enjoying our videos. We love you. We love Egypt.
How do I do this? Goodbye.
مش عارف اجيبها لك ازاي.
There she is. Still sitting there. Poor kid.
It breaks my heart with the little kids.
Yeah, I know. How old do you think he was?
5, 6.
I don't know if we mentioned before, but you can buy a separate ticket to go in and stand over there to be close
I think
to
they
the
only do
Sphinx.
mornings there.
Only morning time.
Yeah, well, that's close too.
At night, it does do that. So we weren't interested in doing that. We were happy to just stand here and look at it. Oh yeah, it gets a lot more chaotic down there.